If it's Tuesday during the football season, it's time for us to go on guard, where we talk to Jets offensive guard Willie Colon. We will get, I promise you, to Willie's controversial part of Sunday's game. But let's start with some other stuff and some more positive stuff, I guess.
It's all about positivity.
Now, of course it is. Right. And let's talk about the play that really changed the game. You surprised Tom Coughlin went for it on that fourth down. Giants didn't get it, changed the whole game. Were you surprised when he went for it?
Yeah, in my eyes, it was a no-brainer. I think you look at that crucial point of the game, you kick three, you force the Jets to go on and try to tie the game. Even if they do tie it, they still have to get three on top of that. You know, it was a Christmas gift for the Jets, and obviously he was able to, big interception, he was able to get it done.
Now, what happens, you're on this field, so you can tell me about this stuff. What happens with the momentum change? The Jets offense had not done anything really up to that point, and then they really got going. What changed with the offense after that interception?
Personally, I think it was just a matter of us saying, hey, we've taken their best shot. We've made enough mistakes as we can in the game. It's us for a time to rally, and we did. I think you got to give Fitzmagic some credit. I think he did a great job. And, Eric Decker and Brandon, they came alive, and then they lit it up for us.
Boy, when a guy from Harvard's got a nickname like Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic, baby.
Boy, you know the world is in a different place. And speaking of Fitzmagic, do you think he's a playoff quarterback? He's playing like one right now. Is he a playoff quarterback?
I think you have to believe so. I think especially with the drive he was able to put together last Sunday, the bottom line, we believe in him. And he drives, he's confident, he knows what to do with the ball. Anytime you got Eric and you got Brandon catching the balls, especially during that last period, I mean, they were lights out. You got to believe in him.
Yeah, and by the way, the scrambling, that big fourth down scramble as well, he shows that guts and that moxie, too.
Joe Kane from the program. He's gutsy. He's all about, getting it done. He believes in, at the end of the day, when the ball's in his hand, it's hitting the score touchdowns, and that's what he was out there doing.
It's funny. One of the first times you came on the show, you were talking to me off air about Brandon Marshall and how good he was. Right. When did you realize how dominant he was going to be in this offense? How early in the season?
Honestly, I think it's about his preparation. From the time he's become a Jet, how he prepares, what the game means to him. He's been in the league. He has a name. But being a guy that's 10 years in plus, he's a guy that flat out understands the sense of urgency. He doesn't have a lot of time on the wheels. He's with a good team, and he's trying to win now. And for me, that's all I needed from him.
All right, this Titans game. Let's talk about this. Now, I know players always tell me, no trap game, it's a playoff run, but then we see it happen. Big emotional win over the Giants, and now you got the Titans. Is this a trap game or a letdown spot for the Jets?
It's what you make it, honestly. We stacked 2 wins. You got to be able to move on. You got to understand we're not in the playoffs yet. Don't start thinking about it. Beat the Titans. Beat whoever's next. And whoever's in your way, flat out get it done. And if we're able to do that, we'll be fine.
You think the team gets that? You have a sense of these guys. You think the team gets that?
Well, I think it's been preached to by Tyler Bowles. Everybody that you go up against is just in your way. And the only way to beat them is to beat them. And we can't start thinking about the future, start thinking about the what if, start looking around the league and see who's really making the push. We got to make the push, and we got to be responsible for us.
All right, let's get to it. All right, now my Twitter timeline blew up when this happened during the game on Sunday. What happened with your personal fight, with your unsportsmanlike conduct call on Sunday on the sideline? There you are with DRC. What happened here?
Dear Jet Nation, I'm going to start off like this. At the end of, when that play happened, me and CDR kind of got in a verbal back and forth, if you will. Decker beat him on the play. He came to me. I'm never to back down. I had some, unchristian-like words for him to say back.
In the holiday season.
In the holiday season. And, the ref saw it. Now, I thought it was for cursing, but they got it from me for being out the box. At the end of the day, I'm not there to be a distraction to hurt my team, and I did, so I feel horrible about that. So that'll be the last incident you see from me. But at the end of the day, thank God Bilal Powell bailed me out, and we were able to win the game. But that was uncalled for, and I got to have better composure on the sideline.
Now, when that happens, does Todd Bowles say something to you? Do you just go apologize to him? What do you do right after that happens?
The look that man gave me, was it pierced my soul. So, Coach, I'm sorry. My team, I'm sorry, and it won't happen again.
Jet Nation, he's apologized as well. Yeah. Are they letting you on the sideline on Sunday, or are you up in the owner's box now where that cannot happen?
No, I want to be on the sideline with my teammates. I like, I can't play. I'm out for the season, so I'd rather be outside the fire cheering my guys on.